Good day and welcome to my video presentation for hands-on activity number 3. So it's flip-flops in the real world. So let's proceed for the problem statement. With the ongoing threat of the COVID pandemic, it is inevitable that the world will face again another surge. Here in our country, we recently experienced the surge of the Omicron variant, and it led to many hospitals having their bed capacity reach a critical state. So in our community, the Representative Pedro G. Trono Memorial Hospital also had to deal with the COVID surge for the past 2 years. Therefore, its bed occupancy is expected to be high at high numbers when a surge breaks out, because it's the only district hospital so far here in District 1. So how does it affect the community? So being the only district hospital here at District 1, having a high bed occupancy can cause hindrances to patients that want to be admitted. They would also be forced to go further into city hospitals in order to be accommodated. So that's a burden for some of our citizens whenever they are not feeling well. So having a full occupancy hospital is a big hindrance. So a proposed solution, we have here a sensor-based digital counter that could display the current bed occupancy of the hospital. An alarm is also included whenever the certain bed occupancy is at critical level, or at worst case scenarios it is at full. So the alarm shall notify the LGUs and local officials that the current bed occupancy is full and shall be immediately so the proceeding patients should be transferred to another hospital because they will be accommodated there. So prototype and simulation, I will proceed to logically. So here is my logically design. I'm gonna zoom out first. So it just is basically made of cascading flip-flops. For this design, I used SR because I want to store. So basically this circuit is just a shift register again, but it acts like a counter because it shows displays the numbers. So the numbers that will be displayed is the bed occupancy. So as you can see, I divided the inputs into set 1, reset 1, set 2, reset 2. And here for our outputs, we have here the digital display for the current bed occupancy. So it is 2 digits, and an alarm which is represented by the light bulb. So let's go try to test it out. We have here our sensors, right? So this set 1 and set 2 will act as sensors. Basically, they will be put in the bed. So whenever a person or a patient rather is occupying the bed, it will go on. So we have here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes on and on. So my concept is that I won't be using the clock signal, right? Because it determinate that how many patients. So it's based on a sensor, right? So it's not like it's a periodic. The input is not periodic, so it varies because it's not that every second or every time period there's a patient. So I rather use this type of combination. It's a push button wherein it acts as a sensor. And so for 10, we have here for the set 2, it's now for the tens digits: 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. Whenever it reaches 10, the reset must be set in order to proceed to the tens digit, meaning set 2 is now must be pressed. So it's so as you can see, we have here the component of the shift register, right? So this number is being stored because it's the tens digit, and the ones that moves are this ones digit. So that's how I put up my circuit. Basically, that's how it goes. Now for the alarm, I set here that it's currently at the 50 bed capacity. Let's see that. So whatever, 41, 42, when it reaches 50, an alarm will set because it is now full. So this is where the alarm kicks in. This is the purpose of this alarm. So for another context, we have here, this is where I'll put the display, right? I'll display it here in the entrance. As you can see, there's an entrance here. That is where the sign takes place, because that is the purpose. It could be shown outside, wherein responders or the public could see it. Now the alarm also, it's placed outside. So basically, that is my design right now. So let's go to the feedback. So, amo na kan design, di ba makita mo na dyan ang bed occupancy. Sa kada room kara, or sa kada bed natin, may sensor da adra nga ga-detect na kung taken nun balaw. Di kung sa kada ma-detect na nga sensor, sara ang madugang dyan sa occupancy. Tapos, kung ma-reach natin ng full capacity, amo na namin mag-go nga alarm sa sagwa, makita. Anong imo mga feedback sa akin design?
Ay think na nami makabuli din dyan sa mga emergency responder na nagagagara ka mga pasyente sa ospital kag sa mga nagawak in ng mga pasyente sa hospital.
Thank you.